Aquarius, how you doing, guys? We're here to do your channeled messages and also tarot reading for the past and present, and then we'll talk about the rest. We'll talk about the rest of it. There needs to be talking about a rest. You might be taking a rest or under a rest, or hopefully it's not under the breast for something. Okay, but we'll go on. Well, we'll just carry on. I haven't got much for you, but we'll just carry on with those messages. Something to do with it's under. It's under you. It's beneath you. Someone feels like they're beneath someone. Like Capricorn energy would be beneath. So above, so below. Something is above you and someone is beneath you. I don't know. Do you live in a block of flats where there's people above and below? Because it feels like I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of it. Well, I mean, everybody's normally right in the middle of everything. So you normally got people that are very curious around sort of... I'm hearing curious, very curious. Curiosity killed the cat, probably a Leo. But curious, very mercurial also energy. I'm hearing Aquarius. I'm hearing Mercury. Freddie Mercury. Too much terror will kill you every time. Too much love will kill you every time. Something is too much. Too much. Too much. It's too much. It's too much. I don't know. Don't touch. It's too much. I'm hearing don't touch. Don't touch. That's personal. So I don't know. Is someone flirting with someone and they're smacking someone and they're kind of like don't touch? That's personal. So or if someone's very touchy and they're like, listen, don't touch on that subject because I don't want to know. But I'm hearing touchy, touchy, touchy. Like touch me, but don't touch me kind of thing. It's a bit like you can touch someone, but they're kind of like, no, they're very standoffish. And they're like, no, don't touch me. And someone's like, oh, no, come on. And it could be a Pisces maybe. But like touchy and feely and touchy and feely. And the other person's like, no, don't touch me. So I don't know what you're doing. This is it kiss chase or is this a school ground? Or grounded, but touch me, don't touch me, kiss me, chase me type sort of energy. That's why I'm picking up. It's like I keep saying mercurial, Mercury or Muriel, a Muriel, the name or an actual pattern of something. Muriel, that's a Muriel, isn't it? Is it, or is that? I don't know what a Muriel is. I tried to ask Siri for it, but they just kept telling me Mario. So it might even be a Mario. I did actually look it up and thought, what is a Muriel? Okay, but every time I say Muriel, it comes up with Mario or material. So it might be a material girl. Someone's very materialistic. But the reason why we got all these out is because I'll tell you in a second. But Muriel, moo. Why am I hearing moo? Moon, the moon, mooning mamas, something to do with a mama. Mama jamma. You're right, mama jamma. But Moomin or men. Something to do with men. Am I a man or a woman? I don't know. Is it a cross-sex relationship? Because I'm hearing cross-dressing and cross-sexing. Something is cross from you or cross with you. Someone is very cross with you, Aquarius. Who's that? A mother? That's normally the ones that are always cross. Something's... Oh, unless it's an ex. Y'all lot, you Leos and whatnot, are all got this mark of an ex of a devil. There's loads of secrets around it. There's someone that's keeping secrets and don't touch and touch and don't touch. But it's definitely a mark. It's definitely a devil. It's definitely a Capricorn, an ex. And an ex marks the spot. Something to do with marking something. Correcting and marking and teachers and... Oh, God, what on earth have you got coming up? Well, I tried to write something and it weren't coming up. Something wasn't rising. Something's not in your rising. Something is in your rising that's causing you trouble. Someone has a rising sign. It could be a Scorpio. Trust me, they always cause trouble. Well, I do have one, yes. Or people think that they cause trouble. But I said you can't put ones under pressure. You can put them under pressure. You can be in, right? But when you're in and out, shake it all about. If you're doing the Akikoko and all that sort of stuff, Scorpios will just shut down. They'll close down and you'll wonder why is it them. That's why they get the blame for it. So normally, like you'll think, well, why is it them? Why is it men? That's what I can hear, Aquarius. Why is it them? Why is it men? Hello, friends. It's the men, isn't it? Let's sit down and talk about the men and tell each other about how men all are. I'm sorry, but I'm hearing it. I am a man. But again, I'm hearing that. Let's talk about the men. Let's talk about the men. It's like, oh, let's talk about the men. And then have a right good old slagging match. And then let's talk about the men. Like, let's talk cool. Have you seen Brad Pitt and all this sort of... Like, I don't know. Someone's in an illusion of like, I don't know. Let's talk about the men. How bad they are. Why on earth are we talking about men and women? But it's like, let's talk about the men. Let's talk about the men. Yeah, let's sit down and talk about the men and how they're this and how they're that and whatnot. And listen, if you're not doing it, you're doing it. But let's talk about the men and let's talk about sex. Y'all lot got some weird energies. You could be talking about men with someone, which is like a friend maybe, but then you're talking about sex with someone else. So you're having a one-night stand, maybe? Or some kind of like... Let me put my finger on it. I don't know. Something is... Oh, someone's getting Freddie. Someone's getting frisky. Or Freddie got fingered. That was the film. Freddie... Someone's definitely getting something. That's for sure. What else am I getting? Has everybody seen that film, Freddie Got Fingered? That's all they keep saying. Fingered, 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 fingered. Someone, unless you're giving... Well, no, they're saying that someone's definitely doing something around that. Okay, you're in contact with a medium and I can see it. Trust me, so you need to cover things up. Someone's trying to cover it up. They're trying to cover the fact up that they've done it or doing it. They're backtracking their steps and probably realise that they've done something around like that. Okay. So what, have you done something that you shouldn't? Covering something up around, well, someone's got plenty of fingers in pies anyway, put it that way. Unless you're a pie maker, I don't know. But then someone is... Oh man, stop, keep saying it. I know. I know. I can hear it. They just keep trying to get me to repeat the same thing. Yes, we've gone over it. What else am I hearing for you guys? Well, the only thing that I wrote down was curious and cat. So a curious cat. Mercurial. Kiri, Kira. Or Makira. You might be listening to Makira. What's her name? Makira. But I definitely think someone's got definitely fingers in pies, because we'll just pretty much come off the channeling messages, because I have next month I'm just keeping them very brief. I'm just going to do 15-minute readings pretty much, because normally they're for about an hour. And I noticed that I'd spend a lot of time keep trying to do loads of readings and channeling and God knows what else, and I actually don't think that lengthy videos do you any good, to be honest. But anyway, so you had, when I was thinking of your energy, but present pile, this is, past, present, you had Leo, the King of Wands fly out, and all of these just flew out in one bunch and landed straight up like that, and I thought, well, that is bizarre. The Queen of Swords, Aries the Emperor, the King of Swords, and Justice. Now they come out for another reading, but I'd kind of done all of the, you know, like I normally do, like this is how I shuffle, like this, okay, and like that, and then I shuffle, and then I do it again, okay, but these cards came out for another reading, and I'd shuffled, and as I was doing that, all of those just went, phew, like that, right, so this is a court situation, possibly. Let's have a look how they're faced. We're not going to have these ones. But man, y'all got some decisions that are going to be facing you. That's for sure. You've got loads of faces. Someone's got a lot of faces. I mean, is it Hannibal Lecter and face? Face. I've got to face someone. Someone's definitely got to face court. That's for sure. Or someone's been caught or wants to get caught. Or like, it's like, let's do it so we can get caught kind of thing. Like someone is having sex outside maybe. Or sex on the beach. But like, let's do it so we can get caught, kind of thing. I don't know. Something very strange coming on, or it just means caught. But man, these people have got flailing a hell of a load of swords around. I just noticed, look at all the swords that are coming from there. Sword, 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 sword. I sawed it. I sawed it. Saw you. I saw you. Someone caught someone, like a friend or a family member, and they saw them. Or they saw something that they shouldn't have. Could have been the Justice Department. Could have been Libra that saw it. Whoever. I don't know. This Aries character here is looking straight. Wow. When you're looking at my vision, looking at here, what I'm picking up is that someone saw this. Like they saw a message or they saw something. Or someone is saw by the amount of stuff that they're doing. Or something or other. But it is definitely about something is saw. Okay. But that would also definitely be egos and stuff like that. But I definitely think there's a witness here to something, right? And this is going to be for your future as well. If it's your past, then someone saw you. Someone saw you. So, I mean, there's this court, but even if it isn't court, I think that it's still a message that someone see you. Someone see you doing something at work, maybe. Because this queen and this king is facing this emperor as if to say, well, what do we do about this now then, emperor? What is it that we do about this situation? Because the king ain't paying attention, because he's looking forward just to as much as this as what I am. But I want to know. You know, this emperor and this sword, they're both looking forward to the future, is what they're saying. They're looking forward to the future. But there's someone that's looking back to the future, like Marty McFly. You might have to check them out. I did do one that was called Back to the Future, but that was a couple of 3 months ago. Check that out. Might have some relevance to you. Here. Facing away, facing me, defacing me, facing away. I'm facing this, but I'm looking forward to the future. But we've got to go to the Justice Department in order to get a warning. It's like you might have done something at work and someone's getting a warning, or you're getting a warning to do with work. Because whichever way you look at it, you've got to go to Libra to find those answers. You'll have to go to court for a lot of you. But even that court is saying that we got caught. We got caught, and now someone's worried about that getting out. Because that's why this queen and this king are actually facing each other here. Of a decision that's being asked upon someone, as if to say, you've got to make that decision. But there's definitely a phallic connection here, but someone doesn't want it. That came out through another reading. And it was, I think it was the loveless marriage or something, and it was to do with love. I want sex. I want, like, someone's got a very high sex drive. And this person's willing to take it, but they've got to hear something first about the truth. Because the truth always prevails itself, so they say. But does it? But again, someone wants a sexual comment or some kind of comment to be teased. So it feels like I'm teasing you, and it's like, well, I'm pleasing you in some way. So someone's getting teased and pleased. So someone could well be in a 2 or 3, man, you could be in a 35-year relationship here. You could actually be in a 35 party of party for 4. I don't know. There's a party of something. There could be a party, or it could be Leo energies is whose birthday is it? Leo's energies, right? Something to do with a party. You might get caught at a party, or you might get drunk and do something at a party, maybe, or something. Don't know. What have we got? Well, that's what we've got. Aquarius. That's what you've got, is a very difficult situation on your hand arising. But let's see. Something to do with someone's rising. Someone is rising up. Back up. Leo. Or someone's rising with something. Let's see. Or someone's rising sign. Let's see. What's been going on in the past with Aquarius? Been going on in the past with Aquarius. Hangman, Pisces, sitting here waiting to be pecked at. This is take a peck. Take a pick. Someone's had a pick of something. I'm always looking at the blackbirds. I don't never look at that, but someone's pecking at someone. Pecking or peeking. Peeking at their performance. Or you might be from China and you like Peking duck. But someone's like, you're out, my duck. You're out, duck. Duck. Duck, bruv. Why on earth are they asking someone to duck for? For duck. Chicken. So either chicken or duck. What? Well, that came for another reading. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Or was it a duck? Do you want duck or do you want chicken? But duck, I don't know. Why am I picking up duck, chicken, food? Duck or chicken? How on earth do you get that channel message, Steve, for a hangman? Well, who knows what this hangman's thinking, but he's thinking duck or chicken. So are you going to a bar or restaurant? It's saying, look, what do you want, duck or chicken? Or is it someone that's from up north? Because if you're from up north, you go, all right there, duck, you all right? Someone could be, I'm hearing, not York, I'm hearing, I'm actually hearing Dudley, from Dudley. Can't remember. Somewhere up north, anyway. Let's see. Bradley? I'm hearing the name Bradley or Bradfield. Bradford. Someone's from Bradford. Or the name Brad. Brad or Dad. This could be someone's dad. Pisces could be a dad. Let's see, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whoa, there you go. There's the same cards that came out through here. Well, kind of. Aries. Pisces and Aries. Pisces and Aries. Well, this Emperor's definitely stood up very fast to attention. Someone has drawn someone's attention. You have drawn my attention. You have my full of divided attention. That's what I'm hearing. Or detention. But you have my full divided attention now. I've stood up and started to listen to what you're saying. Let's see. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. From the 1st until the 15th of August. No, sorry. No. Show me the past. Sorry, I've done so many readings today to try and catch up. I've actually got the 5-month reading to do as well. But we're looking at the past for you, Aquarius. Spare change, 4 of Swords, taking a break, taking a rest, putting someone to rest. Hopefully not. What's the Hangman? These people must be knackered. Standing up, sit down. This is a bit like sit down, stand up, sit down. No, stand up. It's like sit down. Stand up, stand up. Every woman, every man. Join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand off. Someone's stand up, but someone's standoffish. Someone's standoffish. The man. The man? I was looking at the Hangman, and all of a sudden it changed, dyslexia, but channeling code. The man is what I heard. The man. So this Pisces is a man. It's not a woman for a lot of you. The man. That's what I'm saying. All I keep hearing is the man or the men. But they're saying the man. The man. The man. Dan also. Dan, desperate Dan. Is anybody what do you call it? T-Rex. Dan. I'm hearing Dan or damn. Damn. Anyway, let's see. The Hangman. The man. Man. Someone says man a lot. Manilow. Barry Manilow. Could be Mandy. Mandy, you came and you left and used without saying. But I need you today, oh Mandy. Man. Someone's got a man. Someone's got a new man. This could be another man. When a man loves a woman. But there's some kind of new man, because this is a new man, or Newman. Paul Newman? Robert Newman? What? A man. This is, well, they keep saying I've got a new man. So what, is someone telling their parents and saying I've got a new man? I've got a new man. That's what someone's saying. Difficult energy. Me, I've got Aquarius in Venus. And I've got Aquarius in the 3rd house. And people wonder why I've got no filter. I haven't got any filter, me. I just like Aquarius. I'm like, oh, people are like, brother, I'm funny. I'm like, that's hilarious. But yeah, the truth. Can you handle the truth? Can I have the truth? Can you take it from me? Can someone take this truth? That's what that is. Can you take the truth? Can you handle the truth? Well, I'm handling it. This person here is handling the truth because they've got hold of it. So they've definitely got hold of the truth within themselves. Here, they know the truth. Well, they know their own truth is what I'm picking up. Ace of Swords. 10 of Cups, Pisces, rainy days and Mondays, always give me an apology. There's some kind, well, someone's talking to someone here, because this is delivered a message here. So you are or they are talking to a Pisces, been talking to. Knight of Cups. There's something to do with truth and an apology that came in. Or a new person, because these are all new. There's 10 is one, that's one, that's one. Because all I keep hearing is, you are the one. Like, you are the one. But, oh, what's that John Trump? You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 what I need. Oh, yes, indeed. You better shape up, 'cause I need a man. That's where it's coming from. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up. You better understand. Yeah, well, I think that's where the man come from, right? Why do I keep hearing that's where the man come from? That's where the men come from. What, a cave? I'm hearing, well, that's where the men come from. Someone that's true and honest and apologies, or apologetic. All I keep hearing, honest to God, is, well, that's where the men come from. So who's saying that? Because I'm not saying it, because I am a man, and I don't say, well, that's where the men come from. So it's got to be a woman that's saying it, right? I'm sorry, but I've got to go with that channel messages. That's where the men come from. So where do the men come from? Outer space? The Emperor. Unless you've just given birth, but you won't be a man then, would you? If you've given birth, so you would be a woman. Well, I keep picking up woman, like a man that is a woman, or a woman that wants to be a man, or something. I don't know. Because it keeps saying man, man, I want to be a man, I want to be a man, I want to be a man. So is someone a woman, but they want to be a man here? Honest to God, that's what Spirit keeps saying to me. Man, man, I want to be a man, I want to be a man. I want to be a mum, a mum. Someone wants to be a mum. It might not be a man, I just want to be a mum. That someone could want pregnancy and they're saying, no, all I want to do is be a mum. The Emperor. Ooh, someone's got a soulmate. Two of Cups could be a metaphysical connection that you've got with someone here. Could be an Aries. Could be, well, any sign really. Metaphysical connection. But that would be an Aries. Two of Cups. The Fool. But this is the past. This is someone that you've been talking to. Because you would have been talking to this person here. Yeah, I've got a good reading so far. Every other reading has been stressing me out up to the nines. I've only got Pisces to do next, but ooh, there's been some difficult energies around with some people. The Fool. The Fool. Well, you better shape up. Because I don't need a man. That's what I'm saying. You better shape up, I don't need a man. Why do I keep picking up some very strange song message type sort of, you better shape up because this is where the men come from. Yeah, well, I don't need a man. I can do it myself. So why does someone need a man, want a man, has a man, but doesn't have a man? I don't get it. I'm lost. I am confused. Because I go off the channel messages. I look at cards sometimes in channel, but I channel without them. But it's kind of like, I want a man, I need a man, I've got a man, but I am a man. So I am my own man. A one-man band. A band. Someone's banned from like, band on the run. Band on the run. The county judge made us and search for everyone. Well, the band on the run. And the county judge, something to do with the county. Someone lives in the county or the country. Wow, that's important. That's my dad right there for you. I channel messages through the signs I've got in Aquarius here. But my past deceased loved one was my dad, and man, all we listened to was Band on the Run. But loads of stuff, man. I can hear all of that. Paul McCartney, Heather, you must be watching again. Mama Jamma, listening to music. That is me tuning into your radio. Hope you like Angel Radio. I would give you a rendition if you, but it's probably out by now. Maybe. I've got such a cool song that I'm really enjoying making at the moment. But it's going to take some time to edit the video. But hopefully you like Angel Radio. Angel Radio. 4. See? Peeping through a window. Someone's peeping or peeking. Peking duck or peeking. But this is desperately peeking Susan. Someone's definitely peeking in on a window of like, well, that's where an actual man comes from, right? And someone's like, well, just look then. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that they're suitable? Because you have a look through this window. It's like Rod Jane, Zippy and Bungle out of Rainbow. Today, kids, we're going to look through the round window. This is a very weird message. Why do I feel very giddy around you and like excited and happy? Because I feel that someone's saying, well, look, you have a look at them then. You check them out and see what you think. Right? This is to like 2 other people that's saying, well, look, what do you reckon to them then? Do you think that they are or don't you think that they are? What do you think? I need your opinion. Do you think that they're in a third party maybe? Do you think that this man is a man that's... Because all they keep saying is this is where a man comes from. Right? Like an actual man. Right? Or like a good man. But there's a good man and there's a bad man, is what I'm picking up. Like a good man, bad man. Good man, bad man. I mean, what is someone Batman and a superhero? Because I keep picking up, this is my superhero and this is my bad man. A bit like, I don't know, where... I mean, why do people do that? It's like, oh, like a bad man that's going to treat me like shit. Right? And it's like, they're good and they're pure and they're honest. Yeah, but I really want someone that's more rough and ready and prepared to slap me around a bit. unless someone has been slapped around a bit. But, well, I hope not, and I'm not laughing. But all I can hear is a very strange energy. Is like, well, that's where a good man comes from. Well, yeah, but I want more of a bad man. So, I've got no idea. I mean, Michael Jackson, he was a bad man, right? Oh. Why do I get very... Well, Steve, why did you just suddenly stop and then start thinking instead of speaking? Because I think that there is a bit of a weird energy around someone. Like, well, Michael Jackson and bad, and then when you look through the Michael Jackson story, wasn't... Well, was it or wasn't? I don't know. I don't care, really. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just kind of getting this of like a... I want a good man, not a bad man. And then I related it to bad, and then all of a sudden my subconscious hit, and I was like, ooh, there's a bit of a strange message there. I don't know about that one. So we're going to leave that. So what's the 3 of Pentacles? Because someone's real happy. Oh, someone isn't though. Oh dear, someone has not been happy. Not a happy chappy trying to control things in their own direction of a third party, possibly. This is Virgo fire sign. Virgo fire sign. But that's control. Scared. Worried. Well, it's either gaslighting, narcissism. Oh, why do I feel such good energy around this reading and then you get the 9 of Wands? PTSD, trauma, traumatised by a situation of a good man, bad man. Batman and Robin and a more of a like, well, I thought you were good and pure and now you're bad. Why is this weird channeled stuff. To be honest, I feel, and trust me, I'm not, because I am teetotal. I've probably had 15 coffees today, but that's normal. My blood is coffee, but that's blood work. That is blood. Something's in the blood. I feel like drunk. What do you call it? Pissed? Drunk? But I feel drunk. Love drunk, or like, I don't know, strange. Like I feel it. Like I feel real giddy, and like it's not me, and it's an intoxication that's making me this way. I feel it. Trust me. So someone could be intoxicated, right? But this also here is also in the the name Jennifer, or J, they're saying something to do with J, jail, or J, the name J, John, Jeffrey, whatever, but JJ, someone called JJ. Well, that is like blood work. That's in the genes, in the genetics. I did pick up someone's genes as well in another reading. I don't know why I don't normally pick up genes. But that's like genetic. Something's genetic. Because that's been passed down through the three, which is family, which is karma. Yeah, family. Family. So someone's got something in their family with control and narcissism, pretty much. Someone in the family, or it's genetic and you've inherited it in some way. That's weird. I don't normally go through that route. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of swords. So that's an ending to control and narcissism, and that's possibly what ended it. But here, someone's talking to someone here, because that's like there, that's a good energy there. And then all of a sudden, someone's got a metaphysical, because 6 of Cups is a soulmate relationship, married with children, or relationship. 2 is a metaphysical psychic connection. That's a new beginning, but it's cold. Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. Well, it's cold outside. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, so let's look at the present tense for Aquarius. Present tense for Aquarius. Presently, what's going on with Aquarius? Because this is three here is, well, let's talk about men. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about control and narcissism, and how they're not giving me what I want, and how that's not working out in my relationship, and basically because it's them. Because narcissists and control, basically, I don't know, they can, sometimes they don't even admit that it's them here. But I'm picking up that this energy of like, let's talk about men, let's talk about this, let's talk about, but not talk to the person, but let's talk about the person here. Like I said, because this energy of control here, if this is an energy of like 5 and like a low energy, people can start to say, yeah, my parents, my mum, my dad, my father, my brother, my sisters, they don't, and they're not, and I'm trying to go and see them and avoid the love situation here, and I'm trying to go and see them, but that doesn't work out. And if you're in a low vibration, you just come back to the Groundhog Day of like, well, when I'm around people, I'm all right for a bit, but then when I do get around, like I want human interaction, and I get around them, and that's all fine. But then when I'm away from human action, man in action, like when I'm away from a man in action, I don't never seem to have any action. So someone's like gone through the actions of like, I'll go back to the family and seek support from them, and then that doesn't work out, and that all goes to like, oh no, I don't want to listen, and that doesn't work out either. And then I come away from the family circumstance, start talking to other people about someone, and that doesn't work out. And then when I'm left alone, I think, well, I've spoken to loads of people and that hasn't helped, and it's really down to me to sort myself out and not really ask advice or seek other people for help. There might even be someone that's seeking for clinical help here. This is clinical help. This can be depression and control. But normally people that have so much wrong with them, they never go to the doctors. They don't. They have complaints. Trust me, people make complaints all day long, unless you're a complaints department. But a lot of people, they complain about something is wrong with them. That I'm ill or I'm something else, and that it's you and it's you and it's always you and it's, you know, it's you and it's you. And they can have this energy of like, I'm avoiding loads of stuff, like I'm not going to seek help. Stuff that comes up, it always happens for a reason. I've been watching different things on Netflix, and and it's kind of flickering through this energy where it was the same reading through cancer and stuff like that. It was through the UFC, I can't remember what it was called, The Kingdom. And his mum, right, she was clinically depressed, and she tried to commit suicide throughout her whole life, right, but never actually did. She tried it once or twice, but never did, right. She was clinically depressed. He said that he had it as well, and that he'd inherited it, but he used it fighting and drinking as an actual tool to not have, and then he also did have tablets, I think. But she, in the end, wanted to commit suicide, and she would not. She was in the hospital, and they were saying, look, these tablets will help you. They will help you. They will get rid of this, hopefully. Take these tablets. Didn't want to know. Did not want to know. Didn't want to know. And towards the end, she got him to go out and get a burger and stuff like that, and said, yeah, when you come back, we can talk about your kids and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Come back. When he was there, got a phone call off the blower and said, she's gone. She's gone. She doesn't want to see you. She's picked her stuff up and she's left and took herself out of the hospital and not bothered. Right? Here, I'm picking up that kind of message that someone refuses to get help. Okay. Cool. That was a turnaround for your money, right? Aquarius. What's presently going on with Aquarius? Presently, so Leo energy. So you're pretty much talking, well, I don't know. Well, that's talking. That should be talking. But that's also look who's talking, because there's nobody in that card. It's just a big esoteric card. But communication. Aquarius, Sun, rising Venus presently. But you're not. That's what I'm saying. I had a feeling. You got this 5 again. This 8 here is attached to 5 and 9, meaning I want to talk about being left out, right? Pushed out, left out, feeling alone, and why you're so happy feeling single here, because there's 9 is always a very happy card being single here. This person is very happy here. This person is very sad here in the card, but very sad that this person is happy and single, right? So you've got, let's talk about why you're so happy and without me kind of energy, or it's just a 5 of not communicating because, well, you seem to be moving on and moving forward anyway here. But this could be child maintenance, support, all that sort of stuff. Got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is 5 again. Single but not single. So the 8 is the 2. Can't make a decision to actually talk. You've got your own energy here, Aquarius, I see. Libra energy, possibly. But again, I'm deciding to, not deciding. Should talk, but I'm deciding not to, because I haven't made the decision to. So what's the 2? Unless there's 2 people. What's the 2 swords for? Because someone could be fighting over 2 people, or fighting himself of, what's the 2 for? Yeah, watching, thinking, why is this person not talking to me, why they're 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 not talking to me. But why are you not talking to them? If all you think is why they're not talking to me, why they're not talking to me, but you want to speak to someone, then ask yourself why you're not speaking to them. I don't know why I'm getting very confused. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. It could be to do with children here, though. 5 of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. Still not delivering a message. It's still not coming in. Someone is thinking about it, but they're taking their time to do it. They don't know what they want, really. What is the Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles is the Three of Swords. Possibility, but we're going to stick off the third party energies. But you do have 3 and 3, and you have control, a narcissistic relationship here, because that would be a narcissistic family, blah blah blah, also relationship, right? And then you would get someone that's thinking, well, if you're not speaking or doing anything, or if you're going to try and control, then someone's probably curious about someone else. But you've still got the 3 of Swords. What's the nine of Pentacles for? This is presently, don't forget though, guys. So you got Judgment coming up. You did have that coming up here. You had a few different cards that kept appearing up. 5 again. This is, I'm single, I'm open for discussion, but you've got to come for a discussion. 8. 8 of Cups. To a Pisces. Someone has to come to a Pisces, or it's a Pisces mum. Because this person here is single and happy here, right? Because you've got the Empress. So that's single, luxury free, debt free, karmic free, right? Open for judgment, for discussion. So 8 doesn't mean that they're going to walk off, unless you walk off from a mother, maybe, right? But it means that you've got to come to this single person here to talk to them here. Or I am a Pisces mum, or I am a mum, and I've got children with a controlling partner. What's this 3 of Swords? Someone can't make their mind up. Someone's keeping secrets. This has popped up everywhere so far. Someone is keeping things to themselves. They can't make up their mind. Look at what I'm saying. There was another thing on that as well, but this is kind of a true fact. It was, man, I've had loads of psychic messages through that actual show. What a brilliant show. If you haven't watched it, you want to watch it. It's called The Empire. Well, I'm really forgetting what I was, because I was picking up some messages through that. Yeah, that was it. It was explaining to the same person that it was to do with their mothers and fathers, and that he'd lost his brother, and so I don't want to tell you the ending. It looks like I just have. But anyway, that he said, as far, have you spoke to your dad yet? That's what he said, and this might mean something to you. Have you spoke to your dad yet? Right? And they said no. He said you really ought to, and he didn't pay any attention. He turned over and he was getting over something. And the other person said, I haven't spoke to my mum in years either. Right? And he said the longer that you leave it, the harder it is to do it, which is good advice, because that is the advice. The longer that you remain in non-contact here, the harder it is to actually build something up. Because what you've got here is a lot of thinking and a lot of analysing and a lot of decisions, but actually not any real speaking to come to someone that's single. So you could have someone that's nervous to approach someone that's single, even, right? Because you're in a third party, possibly. Because that is 3 as well. This Empress is a 3, 3 and 3. Okay, but do you understand what I'm saying about the message that I got through that thing? He said to his dad, the longer it takes for you to speak to them, the harder it is to actually ever do it. Because then the longer it's gone, the more you think, oh, I'm not going to bother now, because it's been so long that I'm just not going to bother. So you've kind of got that energy here. Okay, all right, guys, so what we are going to do is we're going to go over to the other side and actually do your 1st to the 15th, which is here, and then we'll do your partner. So we look at your 1st to the 15th, and then the 1st to the 15th, and the same energy of what's going on in your partner's life. Thoughts, feelings, how that's compared to you. If there's any strange behaviour, we try to pick up on both of it. Okay, there's going to be a 5-month reading that also comes out on here, but the rest of it will only go over to tier 2. So I will do the beginning part over on YouTube, but the rest of it will only go to Patron tier 2, okay? As well as the 15th and to the 31st. That won't come over on YouTube. It will only go over to Patreon on tier 2. There will also be a question and answer that I did last month. It was a 2.5 hour video. You can write down a question that you have but I will post something to say, okay, what's your questions this month? And then people normally leave me a question if they have one, or even if they want me to talk about something, and then pretty much we just go through the whole video all in one and do everybody's question. Okay, so you've got quite a few things over on Tier 2 if you want to join. But if you haven't and you've just seen this channel, if you want to go and back watch your monthly, there is a monthly, and that does go to Tier 1. There's Tier 1s and Tier 2s. If you want a personal reading or anything like that, you can reach out from the link below, or you can follow Angel Radio or anything that is in the Show More section. Okay guys, thanks very much. See you soon.